Last time on the Empire Initiative. After a heart-to-heart with his trusted friends and advisors, Edmund started to feel more at ease. Afterwards, he and Tace received Danxx's approval. However, Talrin's approval remained elusive. Rain set up a teleportation circle so Zaris could also visit. However, their rendezvous was marred by the revelation that Dane's spell was causing Zaris a great deal of pain. Zaris hoped to see their sister as well, but, unable to hide her tiefling nature, she made excuses to avoid them. Zevari's turmoil over her curse continues to spiral as she pushes away those who care about her and embraces the Church of Asmodeus. This is episode 37, Verdant Champions.
Yeah, so you guys are like on the outskirts of the reliquary. You can't see it from the outside because of the these spores that cloak it. But you know it's there, and Danxx is like waiting for you guys to like come back in. You can feel his anticipation. Do you guys go back into the reliquary, pack away the houses?
Pack away the houses.
Okay. So you go back into the reliquary. Danxx is, he's waiting for you all sort of near the spot where he sleeps. He kind of does this like sort of, he walks in like a big sweeping circle, and you immediately get the feeling that he's like, with his dragon body language, it's kind of like he's gesturing for you to come closer, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that this was probably the first time you guys really noticed that you are starting to become like weirdly in tune with Danxx in that way. Like you're suddenly able to read his body language in a way that that you weren't able to before. And like I said, you could feel that he like wanted you to come back. But yeah, so do you gather?
Yeah.
He will patiently wait for everyone to gather up, including Talrin and Boulder and Verlin, Tace, Edmund, they haven't left yet. And he kind of like sits down in front of everyone and gives himself a little shake. And you feel like he's like shaking the stress a little, off of him. And he kind of stretches his wings a little bit for a second before he stops to speak. He will say, "I understand that you are planning on leaving and you may not come back. Is this correct?"
Potentially. However, I do know at some point we had talked about how great your digging abilities are.
Very great digging abilities, yes.
I mean, it was your idea. Do you want to talk?
He sort of like tilts his head to the side, and you kind of get this like feeling that he's like surprised that you spoke up, but is willing to listen and interested in listening to what you're saying.
You have a higher charisma than Hopkins. Take over.
Oh, thanks. Zevari will like step forward a little bit, Yes, I was, talking about your digging abilities. They are honestly super impressive.
They are beyond your comprehension.
Which is why they are so impressive, because I can comprehend a lot. But I didn't know if this was something that he would, maybe be willing to collaborate with us about, maybe helping free some of the frogs that are underground. We don't really have a safe, reliable way to get to them at the moment, and your help could honestly save a lot of lives.
I think this might be premature.
This discussion is premature?
Persuasion check.
Only because I don't have a place for these frogs if I was to free them. Yet.
21.
A 21. I I understand your line of thinking, I do. However, I cannot put myself in danger. It is imperative.
Understandable. What if there's a way to ensure you don't get hurt?
Is that possible? You're asking me to burrow into enemy territory. Now I can take you places, but I only burrow to safe places.
I understand that.
I can dig to other worlds, Zevari, but I will not endanger. And he just kind of like stops and like looks over his shoulder.
Is there an egg?
And he says, lives are at stake, as you put it.
Of course.
I don't think we should ask Danxx to do this.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good idea, but I think we got to find another way.
Okay. We will do everything we can to make sure that stays safe.
Sorry, Danxx. Just wanted to see what our options were.
I understand. And I do not fault you for asking. Now, if you had continued to push back, that would have been different. But you know better than that.
Is there anything that we can do for you?
Well, yes, actually.
Is yes actually related to well actually?
Dis-and-dees.
There is something you can do for me, Crusaders. Win. Defeat the plague that is destroying the woad. Help me maintain a safe place.
We'll give it our all.
King Dart. We have spoken at length about everything that is happening. You know better than anyone in your crew what is at stake.
Indeed, indeed, indeed.
I also know that you and your companions mean no harm to my reliquary.
Also true.
Do you believe I can entrust them with the truth?
That's a tough question. Like, do I think they're trustworthy? Absolutely beyond question. But at the same time, I also feel that, like, the less people that know about it, the safer it is.
You are the king to your people, so you decide. If you think they should know, I will tell them.
Man, for a game that's all about decision making, I am really bad at it. It's a tough call. My concern isn't that, like, you guys couldn't, handle the knowledge or keep the secret. It's more like forces beyond our control have been able to, like, peer into our minds. And so I feel like compartmentalizing is the best way to keep this thing safe.
Yeah, Rain probably shouldn't be one. Rain should just, like, push away from
By
this.
just having people not know about it, you know what I mean?
Rain shouldn't know. Good call. Rain just goes away.
I think that's what's best for everybody. I mean, absolutely no disrespect. I trust you guys more than with my life. It's just this is a really big responsibility. If anything went wrong, it would be catastrophic.
Rain knows too much information already.
So let's leave it at that. Yeah, let's keep it a secret for now.
Indeed.
Maybe when when things seem like they're going our way more than they are now, that'll change. But for the time being, I think that's the best call.
Well, allow me to offer you a boon. What is it that you lack as a party?
Relax.
This is not existentialism. I mean, what sort of boon do you need?
The first thing that comes to mind is the ability to travel long distance quickly. Like together. That'd be my first thought, I guess.
That would have come in handy, like an episode or two ago, when we were all trying to chase Rosinia.
Or when we need to, like, get somewhere that's weeks away by, horseback or whatever, and we are running limited on time. Because there's a countdown clock happening.
Things to help us with time.
Time
We have
management.
limited time. And so many things we have to get done.
Because we got money and dope items and the way to get more dope items and...
But we don't. But time is a resource we are running out of.
Yeah, that is accurate. On the opposite side of that, I feel like this is a bananas idea, but I feel like a way to I don't know, advertise our cause to a wider array of peoples. We need a radio station.
We need propaganda.
A marketing campaign, drop flyers everywhere. Oh, that should be our big entrance. It's like the dropping flyers over Runvara.
Instead of a plane with a cargo hatch, it's just a dragon throwing them out of a bag.
The bag of holding.
Dari could do that.
With sky writing, sky message over the sky. Yeah.
Can you train our familiar?
Familiar pseudo dragon.
Can you train our pseudo dragon to do skywriting?
So
You and Dari should be friends.
Danxx he can temporarily give you the ability to cast certain spells. He would basically, what he would do is he would he'll breathe some spores onto you. You'll have a limited access to this ability. So he could do skywrite for sure. Think of this as spell scrolls, but spores. Spell spores. So yeah, so he could do skywrite. Absolutely. That would be one that he could do. He was thinking about offering you tree stride as a group.
What does that do?
So tree stride, it's kind of like dimension door, but you go from tree to tree. So he could give you tree stride. He could give you the ability to speak with plants.
That might be good for us so that we can talk to nature while we're out burying
You want
stuff.
Zevari to be out here talking to nature?
I'll take talking with plants. Rain has to connect with nature.
Forcibly.
Yeah. So yes,
Or is it one thing as a group, or can we get something separate?
He's a pretty powerful dragon. I would say he'll give you guys one thing as a group, and then each one thing as well. So you can pick you can speak with plants for 24 hours. In addition, you can cast speak with plants once per day, and I will roll the number of days. So for 3 days.
So I have this for 3 days, and I can use it once a day.
Yes, but it's also it's currently active. It's active for 24 hours.
and then you also get the 3 days.
Then the additional 3 days after that, once per day.
Does it have to be consecutive days, or can I
Consecutive days, yeah.
Okay, noted.
Yeah, 3 consecutive days. Yeah, so right now...
Let's talk to some plants. Rain Druid, let's go.
So yeah, Danxx he'll swing his head over to you, and he kind of reaches under his chin with his claws and scratches a certain spot. And it kicks up this green sort of dust.
It's flake.
Which he's then sort of turns his head quickly and inhales it and then looks over at you and goes, and a cloud of green spores envelop you, and it probably smells like a fart.
Ooh. Lovely.
And you breathe it in, and as soon as you breathe it in, you immediately become you don't expect this feeling, but you immediately become aware of the plants around you, and you realize that you are surrounded by spores and pollen everywhere, and that like there is basically like a cloud of spores and pollen around Danxx at all times that you can't really like, it's, you know, not visible.
Hope you don't have allergies.
Right? If you have allergies, you're definitely stuffy around this guy. And it immediately like kind of dawns on you that you've been breathing this in.
She's like, oh,
over, you know, every time you're around.
I should have cleaned that before I left.
Oh, yeah. Danxx making your dank dusty.
donkey.
Oh my god.
Donkey Danxx dust.
Oh my god.
It's all the strains of weed we're making. It's fine.
The road runs on Danxx, like Dunkin' Donuts.
Danxx and donuts.
Hell yeah. But yeah, and then so you kind of, and so like the pollen and the spores and stuff, you don't hear them, they're not speaking, but it's like you can feel their intentions
As they swim up my nose.
Yeah.
I intend.
I mean,
what? Insight on pollen?
multiply.
Their intent is to multiply?
The spores want to multiply.
Okay.
The pollen wants to fertilize.
Inside me. Oh.
Not necessarily, just in general. If that makes sense. Like, it's not like it's not towards anything. It's just like a
inherent.
That's just what it gives.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
if that makes sense.
Giving.
It's not, it's not like they don't have free will.
Mm-hmm.
They just have a state of being, and this is their state of being.
Understood.
And you immediately, like, you're in tune with it. I imagine speak with plants isn't always direct.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it can be, but I feel like in this
her like
circumstance,
spidey senses.
Yeah. In a way.
It might be his spidey senses too.
But yeah, so you're just kind of like aware, and if you so choose, you can try to communicate with the plants around you.
It's about to be like Alice in Wonderland.
You're in a woad. I feel like talking to plants would get, it'd be like hearing voices in like having
you talking to
telepathy,
the bugs.
like New York City or something, where there's just like a million people thinking at you all at the same time.
Yeah. It's what Dane feels like in his little hive mind. Ooh, we can overload the circuit sometime.
Rain, stay away from that thing. Rain, stop.
Okay.
You have to look in your eyes that you're having bad ideas.
Rain, make a history check.
15 plus. What is it pertaining to?
It's just history. So use your as an int.
Okay, I just want to make sure it wasn't for eyes.
No.
23.
It's not for eyes. But it's related. So yeah, with a 23, you think about it for a minute, and you're pretty sure you could find your way back there if you really tried. You're pretty sure you could. The thing is that you feel like when you connect to something, you feel like the direction it's in, sort of, but not in physical space, but in metaphysical space. And you're like, I think I could maybe do it.
But that means that someone else could too. Like, get back into my head.
Maybe. That's always a possibility. I mean, somebody did try to do that. Get it back into your head, if you remember.
Mm-hmm. That's why I'm like, oh.
You're not necessarily weak to it, but you've been, you've caught people's attention.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Rain, now that she knows, she wants to try to, basically pull a tsunade and just constantly think about it in the back of her head and try to build up a wall in front of that spot in her psyche.
Okay.
And build up a wall in front of that doorway or potential.
Okay.
Anxiety's going crazy.
Mm-hmm. I'm also just wanting the narrative of Rain tearing it down.
I feel like that's cool. You could put energy points into the wall.
Yeah. Every day trying to put an energy point into it.
Yeah, you can put up to your constitution modifier and energy points up into the wall. if you want.
Oh shit!
And
This is
that'll up your defenses. Yeah, I feel like that'll up your defenses.
Okay.
And narratively, you can decide like how taxing that is for you.
Mm-hmm.
I
mean, that means I'm limited each day. Like, I mean,
exactly.
Like, I can either
not like a
restore my beat of contemplation or beef up my wall of security. My firewall. Can it be a firewall?
Sure, if that's how you imagine it. How do you imagine it?
I originally imagined it like a brick wall and like building it up brick by brick, but I do feel like a firewall is like
at first it's like you're building bricks and you're like, wait, no.
Yeah. No, I like the idea of maybe it's like layered, right? So like the first layer is bricks and then like as it levels up, it can like have fire and then it has like other things.
Okay.
Like, it has traps. It has like
yes.
Like there's just like an arsenal, like ready.
Gosh, now I want to run somebody through the dungeon of
Rain's mind.
Rain's mind.
I'm running.
If we ever do a Magic School Bus episode, we can go on Rain's brain.
It's Patreon content.
But yeah, so something druidy. I was thinking mostly like druid spells. Kind of fit the vibe that Danxx could do.
I have a thought.
Yeah.
I mean, tree stride does sound very much like something Dart would want to do, given my love of communing with trees. But there is something I read about in Pathfinder for druids, and I want to pitch it to you and tell me how you feel about it.
Okay.
Verdant weapon. So basically, you get like a seed, and the seed can like transform into like a temporary plant-based weapon. Like classic example, the vine whip or something of that nature. And I guess my hope is that my boon can be like a verdant weapon with which to potentially strike down this really scary orc I'm going to have to go fight. I'm also down for tree stride. I'm in a woad. I'm sure that would be super useful. And you wouldn't have to come up with something on the spot.
Okay. He could give you a weapon. It would be something that is temporary. Yeah, if you would like, he could give you a weapon.
Like something that grows from seed into weapon and then withers, plant life cycle style.
Yeah, something like that. I was thinking maybe like he like plants a vine in one of your arms or something and it grows around it and you can use the vine as like a whip sort of situation, and then maybe you can also use it to like shoot thorns, and then it would like the vine would like wither and die after a few days. That's my first thought. Does it sound cool? Yeah, okay. Yeah, he can give you a verdant weapon. And he can also, like I said, he can give everybody tree stride. And then like everyone can choose something else. If that helps. Cuz that's kind of what I was thinking. So yeah, Danxx he kind of like reaches under like his one wing that he actually, moves around and stuff. And he tucks his like nose into his armpit and kind of roots around for a second. And you see him like pluck a vine from like his armpit area. And he'll lower his head. And the vine will start to like reach out to you as he's like lowering his head. Do you reach out to it?
Oh yeah.
So you reach out to this, and the vine is like it's like a bluish green, and when you reach out to it, it immediately like latches onto your hand and snakes its way up your arm, and you can feel that it has like that it's like thorny or prickly, but it's not hurting you. It wraps its way all the way up to your like armpit area, and that's where it like takes root, and you can feel like the roots kind of digging into you. It's a very weird feeling, as the roots are connecting to your fluid-filled canals.
Sylvanas, give me strength.
But in the end, you now have like a sick, like, like vine arm. And we can figure out what that can do. I feel like it could do like a couple of different things too. And you will have this vine arm. We'll just go ahead and say 4. Because I feel like I can roll for everyone's days, but then it will get confusing. And then also for those 4 days, everyone can cast Tree Stride once per short rest. That should give you a ton of mobility, and honestly. But yeah, I don't know if you have any thoughts, Zevari. I don't know if you've been looking at the druid spell list.
I have.
It's like one of those things, like, well, what does Zevari even really need?
Yeah. That's the issue that I'm finding. I'm like going through the spell list and I'm like, well, can I have Gaius, please? Oh no, not Gaius. Scrying. Is that something you can do?
Scrying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let me just take a look at scrying really quick. I've actually looked at it pretty recently.
Yeah.
For no reason.
Oh.
Shifty eyes. 5th level divination. Yeah, we'll say you can cast scrying once per day for 4 days.
Okay.
I feel like that's pretty good. That's like a pretty strong spell.
Would that take my spell slots?
No. Yeah, this is a free power. It would be it'll use the action economy on the spell. So if the spell takes an action to cast, that's how long it takes.
Okay.
Scrying, I think, takes like 10 minutes or something like that. So yeah, he'll kind of nod at you and he'll say, "Wise choice. It's always good to have more information on your enemy."
Ain't that the truth?
He will reach up very delicately with like 2 of his like big stony claws, and he'll pluck an eyelash from one of his eyes. And it's like crusty and, green and musty and covered in like green and gray moss.
She's like, should I use prestidigitation on that?
He'll kind of like lower the eyelash, and it's like long because he's so big, so it looks like a hair, once you get closer to it. He lowers it like to you and he says, "Don't move," and he brings it a little bit closer and closer, and then it latches onto your arcane focus.
My necklace?
Your necklace.
Whoa.
And it like wraps around it and makes it a little bit mossy. So for the next like 4 days it'll be a little bit mossy while you hold this boon.
Did I just ruin the stone?
Worry not, it won't damage your stone.
Okay, this thing might be older than you.
I doubt it.
Mm.
Crusaders, you are officially my verdant champions. Go.
And it's like the Naruto mission go off, and they all go off.
Yeah. Yes. And it's like the little like the lines.
Yeah.
So everyone will go off on their respective adventures. Talron's getting his stuff ready. He doesn't have much. Verlin's like, "God, you're embarrassing. Where's your pack?" He's like, "It's in like spooky realm." And I lost like everything I have. And she goes, "Wait, do you not have your dragon?" And he goes, "Oh no, I left that at home. But I know Rosinia wanted it really badly, and I don't know what happened to her." That's part of it's just another thing that's complicating this whole thing. I hope she's okay. For Lynn is fully kitted out. She doesn't need anything.
I can give him 4 darts.
Probably actually have stuff that Talron could use.
I feel like you do.
I have a crossbow. You want to take this, Talron? It's not like I'll ever use it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I'm decent with a crossbow.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I'll even bless it for you.
Oh.
He blushes a little bit and takes the crossbow from you. Thanks. I'll make sure to have your back with this.
You better.
Oh, do you have bolts?
Oh, yeah. Take those too. Also blessed.
Are you gonna kiss each one?
I suppose, just for you.
Tace walks up and kisses a few.
Double blessings.
Yeah, Tace walks up and is like, hey babe, what you doing?
Blessing, weapons.
Oh, okay. He puts his hand on your shoulder and he goes, do you need help or anything? And Talon just immediately looks away when Tace walks up. He's trying to play it off, but it's obvious that he's looking away from Tace. But Tace kind of leans down and he whispers into your ear. He goes, and it's not really that quiet. He goes, hey babe, do you want us to get out of here? Or I was thinking about staying for a couple of days, but I know Edmund needs to go back. I didn't know if you guys thought it'd be cool. I don't know. I'm interrupting something, aren't I?
No, never.
And Talon's yeah, actually, you are. And Tace is am I? And Talon clears his throat and he goes, well, we were just getting ready, to head out. So, it's kind of a time-sensitive sort of thing. And Tace is oh, okay, I see. I understand.
What?
Oh, well, my mistake. I'm not trying to hold you guys up.
No, you're not holding us up at all.
And he's got a cheeky grin, Tace. He's
oh, you're not holding us up. We are going to leave. We're not quite sure if we're going to be back in the reliquary. It would probably be best for Edmund to stay somewhere safe. Whether that's back home in Bedigar or staying in the reliquary, I think Danxx would be fine with that since he's already let you guys in.
I don't think Edmund has work to do. He's not going to be able to stay here.
Okay.
It would definitely draw a lot of attention if,
Yeah.
he went missing.
Yeah. Trust me.
Again.
Trust me. I know. It's not great if you go missing.
Yeah.
And yeah, 'cause we are about to leave me and Rain, and we're gonna do a burial.
Okay. Well, I'll head back with Edmund then, and I have the sending stone, so I'll keep in touch. Okay.
Okay.
And he'll kind of pull you aside so that he can give you a kiss goodbye.
Oh.
Talon he looks a little flustered, but he's kind of he kind of just looks over at Rain and he's did you pack enough weed?
Always. Do
He's
you have enough?
I could use a smoke. That's up.
Here, I got
That's why
you.
I asked.
And she just magically pops one out from behind her.
I imagine it comes out of the space bun.
Yeah, just here you go. And hands it to her. Hands it to him.
He grabs it. He doesn't.
Burning hands to light it.
Yes, you light it. And he says, Rain, you're one hell of a woman. We cut over to Dart and Boulder, who are preparing for their journey. Boulder still seems a bit shaken. I mean, he always seemed kind of off, but he still seems a little bit shaken. He's really been thrown off by not hearing the ringing.
I have a couple of things that I think could potentially be useful for Talrin.
Okay.
I think I only have one thing that Boulder might want, and technically you have it.
Me?
The dagger
that never misses.
Oh. Yeah.
Which, I mean, he's got a dagger, but having a backup dagger
Always helps.
never a bad thing.
I can pass off that dagger to you.
Because you can also, throw it, and then it returns to you, if I recall correctly. I think. I know it never misses. I don't know. Whatever. But as for Talrin, is he specifically a user of rapiers?
He can use any martial weapon. He's basically like a battle master.
Because I do have a longsword that also does acid damage. Just hanging out in my bag of unused inventory.
Is he a dual wielder?
It's, let's see here if I get the notes open. It is a longsword +2 that also does 2d6 acid damage.
Oh, well, yeah, that's better than his. His sword is a +2 longsword.
Pretty solid weapon. I technically also have a shield +2.
He usually uses a sword and shield.
So those are good for him, I would say. I also have a Boots of Speed just hanging out. That's fun.
What do they do?
So the Boots of Speed, if you click your heels together, it activates them, and it's a bonus action. And it doubles your walking speed and makes attacks of opportunity against you made at disadvantage. And then you click your heels together again to end the magical effect. It can last for up to 10 minutes before you have to have a long rest to reset them.
Okay.
Rain could not use these. You'd have to manually tap them together.
You just have two little eye beads on the side of them with a string that's connected, so you can just yank it and it pulls the boots together to click.
Flux does it for me.
I was gonna say Flux could do it.
I was trying to have some fun with it.
No, Flux is no, they kiss.
They were both boobs.
Yeah, exactly. That's Flux's brain. They were both boobs.
That's adorable. Talron's like, wow, Dart, thank you so much. This sword is really nice. Where did you get this?
It's probably better if you don't know.
Does that mean you don't know? Because I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I murdered someone for it.
That's a given.
It was left to Dart.
Lovingly.
Wow. He's just admiring it. Thank you. And sheathes it. And this shield. Wow, you just have this hanging out. And wow. And he's...
I kind of want there to be a scene where I'm digging through the bag of holding and it's plate mail, shield, swords, and just rifling through it. And there's all this equipment just falling all over the place.
That won't do.
This isn't your size.
And you're ooh, maybe for this me? No.
Oh, well, here you go. It's still got some blood on it, though.
Oh, I had one other thing I wanted to give him. I would give him one of my food pills.
Oh.
Give him the roids.
And you're holding out on me.
No more for Rain.
What do you mean no more for Rain?
You suddenly, are craving the taste.
Dude, it has this, crackle to it. But it's smooth and creamy at the same time. Rain.
That's not true. You're over in the corner come on, baby, just one more.
Right, you have more than that. What are you going to do with it?
This is why we don't let you carry any.
And yet totally unconcerned with my many ounces of weed and wild magic cocaine.
You haven't smoked nor snorted, so it's in pretty good hands.
I've been sitting on those things since the beginning of the game.
Just sitting on cocaine. Frog on cocaine.
One of these days, I'm going to use that wild magic cocaine from session 2, or whatever it was.
From session 2 to 202.
It was actually, pretty late game. I feel it was, 2 years in. Because I want to say, yeah, you got it when you killed Angel Eyes, who is the guy who was trafficking the children.
You mean Jade?
No. That's the first guy that was trafficking the children.
Oh my god.
You guys came back.
I've killed so many child traffickers, it gets confusing.
To kill
keep doing it.
the root cause of the problem. I think the clock or something told you guys about it. And yeah, Dart went on he took you guys on a mission, and you guys went and you killed Angel Eyes, and that's where you met Scarface Kippy. Oh my god.
Well, one of these days I'm going to use my drink
with
coupon from the Ratbird Tavern. We're
going to go back to Black Bottom
for a long time.
I mean, hopefully there'll be a Black Bottom to come back to.
But yeah, that's everything I got for him and for Boulder.
Wow, I guess I'm a real crusader now. He's like got the shield.
Yeah, definitely one of our associates.
Wow,
Oh man.
pretty freshly polished.
Does that mean that his card has been updated so that whenever we play in the future, I benefit from having Talrin on the board? Because he's a Ham Crusader now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he would.
Okay,
His card would need to be updated, yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. It's like, wait a minute, another Ham Crusader? I can use this in my deck.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And it's just Talrin and Rain smoking. It's the picture.
What are they talking about?
It's them
No
fighting
one
back and
knows.
back.
The effect is called Get High. But yeah, so Talrin's like, yes, thank you so much. You're a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, I get that a lot. If these trees could talk.
Now you can be striding them.
Charlene's gonna get jealous.
I know. It's not.
The exact wording of the text was, you go inside the tree.
I'm just gonna say purr and leave it at that.
Pop out of another tree of the same kind.
Been there.
How?
Magic.
With a 40-piece toolbox and a can of WD-40, you can do damn near anything.
That is...
What's WD-40?
That was intoxicating. Mesmerizing. You're like, what did you just say? Where did you do that? I think that might have been a trigger for me.
Sorry, guys. Trigger warning for WD-40.
Yeah.
It's Marissa Tomei.
Oil mentioned.
It's good. She's hot. She's real hot. It's an industry term.
Yep, exactly.
It's an industry term.
But everybody's all suited up and ready to go.
Ham fact it up.
Hello, everybody. It's God.
Hi, God.
The high mind.
Shit, that was weird.
One of us.
So, the ham fact for today is tell us about a game your character used to play in their childhood. Something that was fun and you have fond memories of, hopefully.
Rain and Rain's brother Nate would play this game. They would play with this. It was almost like a marionette set where there were 5 levers. 4 of them moved in different directions, and one was almost like a joystick. It moved around. And it had this little creature and its little friends. It's supposed to be a puppet, but in Dwarvish, it's a papa, is what it's called. It's a puppet, but it's a papa. The papa had little friends, little tiny little like bird papas and other little papas and puppets and stuff. And so they would do different sequences of the levers, and the joystick was directional to make it dance. And they had a little name for it, and it was called Rat Papa the Tappa. And yeah, that was their favorite little toy that they would play with.
Oh, yeah.
That's fun.
In Umbermore, we had like a little game that me and Zarsa play with, like, some of the other noble children. It's called Fire on the Mountain. And basically, we would get in a big circle, holding hands and running in a specific direction and singing. We would sing, "There's a fire on the mountain, run, run, run." And it could be to any beat that you wanted. Usually Zara's picked the beat for obvious reasons. They said they have the best rhythm of us all. Whatever.
Yeah,
that
they got
means.
rhythm.
Your greed disgusts me. Not now, Rain.
I'm sorry.
Down, girl.
No. God, sorry.
Down. The chants go on until the leader says the fire is up. And then everyone scrambles and we run around to find a partner. And basically, it's a matter of pairing off until like there's an odd one out. Then you're out, rinse and repeat. You play the game until there's 2 people left. Those are the winners.
That's legit. It actually kind of reminds me of a game that Talron used to play when he was young. It's a common orcish game amongst the children. It's called Sanctuary in Orcish. I don't.
Sanctuary.
But basically, you have to have a decent number of kids to play. Theoretically, you have to have like 12, but you can alter the rules, of course. But the idea is that there's 2 captains and everyone else hides. And in the forest. And they have like a designated area they usually like marked off with, by scratching the trees or whatever. And the captains have to find survivors. So they have to find like enough people to make a crew so they can call Sanctuary. So usually you need like a builder, a hunter, a healer, and an elder. But you can also like do alternate rules where you have larger, more people that you have to like grab. But, so when you like grab somebody, you tell them like, you're my hunter. And then you like take them to, the spot. And even though the roles were like superficial, they still argued about it. Of course. Like, no, I don't want to be the elder. Can I be like a farmer? Well, no, we already have a farmer.
I'm always the healer.
Well, you're not actually healing anybody.
But still.
So Dart's game is called Chul. It's a bog-based game. So the way it works is one person is on one side of the bog, and they're the Chul. And the rule for the Chul is that you have to like crab walk side to side and try to like catch people as they're swimming from one side of the bog to the other. And then every person who gets tagged by the Chul has to be the Chul in the next round. Mm-hmm. And so the longer you play, the more Chuls are going back and forth. And if one person can like keep it going until they're the only non-Chul left, that's like a big, big deal. Doesn't usually work out that way.
But Dart, did Dart do it?
I'm undecided. I don't want to be like that guy who like does all the cool stuff. I'll say that I did it, but it was disputed by the other children. Oh. There was an argument about whether or not I got a fair Chul.
The plot is touched your toe, Krusty.
But it's a great game. It's very exciting. Mm-hmm. The more the more Chuls there are, the more like intense the game gets. Mm-hmm.
I think Talron would like that game.
I do too. I also think that Zars would like that game.
I'm not swimming in a bog, babe.
Oh, you're right. But
there's no way Zars would be in them. No way.
That's true.
He would probably like the game, but his hang up would be the bog.
If we did like a pool, that'd be...
Yeah, I feel like...
a pool Chul?
A cool pool Chul.
A cool pool...
Duel.
A cool pool Chul duel?
The brain cell. Brain and Zars. Brain, come back to me. Don't let him do you like this. Come back.
Ham fact it down.
This podcast is brought to you by our Patreon. Become a patron today at patreon.com/rollforthpod. Gain access to exclusive perks like premium ham facts. It's roughly double the ham. D-mail letters. Sorry folks, no nudes. Connect with our Discord community. Access Patreon exclusive campaigns. And more. Become a patron today.
Boulder and Dart are getting ready to leave. Is there anything you want to ask him before he starts to lead you?
Oh, yeah. I guess first and foremost, how long do you expect this journey to last? With how long is this gonna take us to get there at least?
So, and you guys did. You guys had to wait for the cover of night. I remember that to leave. It will take us all night.
Oh.
We will not be resting tonight.
Okay. I guess my follow-up question would be, not really a question, but you need to let me know, I guess, when you want me to cast Pass Without Trace on us, which will make us much harder to detect for an hour or so.
You'll know when.
Unsettlingly spoken, but sure. Okay.
That is the Boulder way.
That's the Boulder way.
We need the art.
Like the Boulder way.
Yep. Oh my gosh. I was also just thinking an infomercial.
All right. Well, you've been before, so I guess you lead the way. And I feel like I should state before we go that this is a reconnaissance mission. So despite what we may see, we can't afford to do anything this time. We're just there to figure out what we're gonna do when we come back full force.
I am aware. Boulder he'll kind of turn to you and he'll say, I will take you down the exact route that I take to gather reinforcements.
All right, I'm
It
prepared.
is a treacherous route.
I have no doubt that it's going to be equally treacherous and tragic.
Once we arrive to the city of Vrinvara, we will be looking to stay on the outskirts. We will arrive to a garden of very smelly carnivorous plants. Near this garden, there is a building. In the foundation of this building, there is a crack that you and I can fit in. That is where we will make contact. Once we are inside, we will be traveling alongside the orcs in the very tunnels that they are working. So we must be absolutely silent.
Discretion's my middle name.
There it is.
Dart description Hopkins. DDH.
I have a lot of middle names.
Oh.
Same.
And then I will take you to the spawning pools.
All right, I'm ready when you are, Boulder.
I'm ready.
I must away.
Lines. Yeah.
So Boulder will take you through he'll take you on what's a careful, he's jumping from tree limb to tree limb, and it's almost a calculated route. He's gone, each step seems calculated, seems intentionally placed, as if he's tread these steps before. At one point, he's hopping from tree branch to tree branch, and he stops and takes a big step backwards and and on a branch that he missed.
Ugh.
And then he continues on and there's nothing strange about that.
Before we proceed, can I interest you in some methylphenidate?
What's that?
It's a real game changer, buddy.
You guys continue on a little bit, and then he kind of stops and he puts his hand up and sort of gestures for you to stop as well. He'll say kind of quietly to you, we're nearing the territory now. There's typically a scout about in this area roughly around this time. I do not know if that has changed, so keep your eyes peeled. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Since we are still in my favored terrain, am I doubling my proficiency modifier?
Yes.
I love this moment. I rolled a 9, That's a plus 16.
Very good.
25.
25.
You kind of take a moment to sort of take in the scene. Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I have
Okay.
enhanced dark vision.
That's what I thought.
Advanced dark vision.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So, yeah, you take a moment to sort of take in the scene. But one thing that you notice is that you notice like one of Rosinia's undead hawks is like lying on the ground. It's not moving or anything. It's motionless on the ground.
Good old dead.
I guess it's dead. Double dead.
Double did.
You also see like tracks from like a scouting party that has been through this area. But it's pretty clear to you, I would say, with your ridiculous roll of 20 something. I would say it's pretty clear to you that there haven't been scouts in this area quite some time, probably like a day or two. Either means they're no longer treading this path, or they haven't come back to this path yet. I'm trying to think if there's anything else super notable here specifically. No, I think that's pretty much it. So you at least for the current time being, you don't see any danger, but you know that there's been activity in this area at some point. Boulder will he'll kind of lead you a little bit deeper into the woad. And at this point, you're closer to the city than you have ever been. He takes you to the side with the river, and he'll explain that there are villages outside of Rinvara. If we go along the river, we will go past more of the villages, but it's a lot easier to not get lost, and we can travel via water, or we can go around and deal with more woad. Currently, you guys you've been doing a pretty good job avoiding like general woad hazards. At this point, you've traveled around in the woad enough that like you've picked up on subtle signs of danger and stuff like that. So currently you haven't encountered anything, but that's not to say that you wouldn't. So it's kind of up to you if you want to kind of travel past the settlements and kind of take like the river route, or if you'd rather go around and take like a more jungle route.
Boulder, how long can you hold your breath?
Probably about 20 minutes.
Impressive, you got me beat by a whole 5 minutes. Yeah, let's take the river
I've
route.
been training.
I don't doubt it.
There are orcs underwater sometimes.
Oh man, jeez. Under the orcs.
Or there could be. I haven't encountered any, but there could always be. And then he kind of like looks over his shoulder. And then he sort of like, he looks over his shoulder, and then when he like looks back at you, sticky tongue grabs like a bug.
Well, Boulder, you're the guide, you're the expert. You've gone this route before. I trust your judgment. I can hold my breath for a good long while. I'm pretty sneaky. But also, I feel like you and I can handle whatever the woad throws at us. So, I mean, I'm,
Usually I go around. Taking the river route would be faster. Which is the only reason why I suggested it. It is a little bit more dangerous, I would say.
We've only got just tonight to do it. But I don't see the point in taking unnecessary risks, I suppose. You were very careful to retrace your steps, because those were the steps that you took when this went successfully, I assume. And that's why you're taking them again, to try and recreate that success. So I think we should stick with that.
That is reassuring. I admit I was very uncomfortable deviating. But these are desperate times. And he kind of shudders. Around it is. And he starts to take you deeper into the woad. At this point, I will have you roll for an encounter.
Say, as a kid who walked to school and had to step on the right sidewalk blocks with the right feet on each day, I 100% understand his feelings. I also thought it would be a good omen or a bad omen for what kind of day I would have based on the odd or even number of birds on the church that I passed. So, I mean, been there. 11! 11!
There it is. That's where we wouldn't get one.
He starts to take you down his usual route, but then there is a slight issue. He kind of like, he'll stop you and he'll say, normally I go, down this path of trees to avoid to avoid scaling the rocks because you can't see the danger on the other side of the rocks. And he gestures, and there is like a large shadowy creature kind of in the way of his normal route. He says they travel in packs, so we must deviate. This is not good. This is not good. Why are they here? They're normally not here until... Wait, what time is it? I don't know. I didn't hear the ringing. I don't know what time it is without the ringing.
I mean...
Dart!
Huh?
We cannot go this path.
What do you suggest? Should we backtrack and take the river route?
To the rocks. And he'll hop over to the rocky area. If you follow him, he kind of sees like a... He kind of sees like a little... kind of like an overhang. And as you're climbing on these rocks, Dart, make a, I guess like investigation check.
With pleasure. Dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, so with that, so basically like Vrinvara, the woad has like a mountainous sort of area, and it's kind of like behind Vrinvara. Where you are, there is a lot of like rocky sort of outcroppings and whatnot. Dart, you can tell from like the way, like the patterning of the rocks, that this formation was created by like a rock slide at some point. And you also notice as you're crawling over the like rocks, and it must have been like quite some time ago, basically, because everything here is all grown into place. But as you're climbing over these rocks, you feel like a stone that's not natural to this area. It's like a marble. And, you know that marble is something, that is not around here. And it seems like there's like chunks of it in this like rock formation. It's like a dark marble. It's cool to the touch comparatively to the other rocks.
I touched it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like touching it doesn't add, nothing bad happens when you touch it. It's just like, it's like you're climbing over all these rocks and you can feel like all of a sudden you feel like, oh wait, one of these rocks is not like the other. It's like cool to the touch. And then that's when you notice like, oh, this isn't a natural rock in this area.
Okay.
There appears to be some hewn stone mixed into this rubble from this rock slide.
Unusual.
Do you want to like investigate, or do you want to move on?
I'm gonna pull out a chunk and just take a look at it more thoroughly, I guess.
Yeah, so like I said, it's like pretty grown in, but you can pick up like a chunk that has been like chipped off. It has a smooth side to it. Like clearly it's like, so the chunk that you have is like, it's got two smooth sides, and the other sides are rough. It's kind of like a triangular shaped piece. And you can also see that there is like a groove in one of the smooth sides. Like it's a very uniform groove.
Not a natural formation.
Definitely.
Clearly
not.
that's something that was, like, done by tools. My first thought is that wherever these rocks slid down from was like it took a building with it that was above us. But that's not, like, relevant to our current mission, and we're on a schedule.
Yeah, I mean, it's reasonable to assume, that there's, like, ruins mixed in with this, like, outcropping of rocks. It could be definitely something to find. Like, there could definitely be something to find or, like, explore here.
I will make a note of it I have cartographer's tools. So perhaps I'll just, like, make a note in relation to where this was compared to, like, the river.
Yeah, if you want to, like, write something down, I would just write down crumbled marble ruins. So considering you are who you are, Dart, you don't get lost, you know your way around things, I would say you could probably find this location again if you went and looked for it. Maybe it'd be like a survival check, but it'd be, pretty passable.
Well, I don't know as much about stone as Rain does, but I know that marble's not cheap, and if you had to import it to a place like this, you probably had money. So whoever built whatever was made out of marble, it was important. Might be worth looking into.
Mm-hmm.
Log that away in the ye old canals and get a move on.
Boulder does comment on the ruins. He kind of says, like, I like the feeling of this place. The cool stone feels nice under my feet. I feel at peace. And then he kind of shakes it off.
Was part of his soul come back?
I agree, we should move on. And he kind of looks over his shoulder back at it as you guys move on. And then we'll shift the camera back over to Talrin and Verlin and Zevari and Rain. You guys are already, like, on the road. You're starting to travel. Talrin and Verlin have brought you to, like, a trail that the orcs actually use. And they're they're kind of like, so, when you get kind of closer, you're probably going to want to disguise yourself. We're not really there yet, but, like, I don't know. I mean, is being on the road too obvious, or?
I mean, I can disguise myself very easily.
And by road, it's really not much of a road. It's just like a place where the undergrowth has been, like, torn up,
Is Talrin, like, missing where you're from?
Yeah, I mean, nobody, as far as I know, nobody knows I'm alive.
So,
but, like, I mean, I'm
I
not,
haven't
like,
been gone that long either.
I'm not, in trouble.
well,
or
no,
anything.
of course not. It's just that if you were seen on the road, would that be bad or good? I don't know. I'm just asking a question.
Well, I guess that's what I'm asking, because now we brought you guys to the road. Now I'm kind of double, like.
Well, Goth Rain can make a reappearance if you can help me, Zevari.
Yeah, of course.
Goth hovering rain.
Verlin's like, Goth Rain, I'd like to see that.
Yeah, you would.
I don't really know what goth is, but
You've done it before.
she likes the dark lipstick, so I just stick with that. What is goth?
I don't really know. That's just what they call them at school.
Oh, okay.
But they tend to have, like, darker makeup. My hair can be down. I could do the thing called, like, the scene bang. Like,
okay.
Like, I guess it's because you can only you really can't see past your bangs. So then they can't see my face.
Talon's like, oh yeah, no, I had those for a minute.
Yeah, they were a vibe.
They're
I
cool.
did too.
If I let down my coif, they're kind of still there.
Oh yeah, can't let
He
down your
winks.
coif. I'm gonna say coif as much as I possibly.
Coif.
Clumps.
I don't even know. Like, I don't even know exactly. Like, I don't even understand.
I'm just looking at the.
He's got a poof. Okay.
Yeah, I keep looking at it too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right.
Sora's hair coif.
With bandos.
I feel like we need like a video where it's like this character's hair coif. This character's hair coif.
Not coiffed.
Yeah. Instead of whack, coif.
The way that he walks. Quaff. But yeah, if I let down my poof, I kind of still have it.
Rain now has an internal mission to push him into the water to see like hair down or get his hair wet.
Zevari stroking her grown-out bangs. Like, do I have that? No. I can disguise you totally. Don't worry about me being disguised. It's like kind of my specialty, honestly.
And Verlin's like, oh, so is the red a disguise?
Anyway, how close are we to this place?
Oh, so we will get there. You guys left in the evening. It was like right when it got dark. It's gonna take a few hours. We'll get there when it's kind of like weird to be arriving at the tavern, if you know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, at least there won't be like a lot of patrons.
That's true.
It takes a few hours to travel like on foot, especially like, you know, as a group.
Indeed, and if we stop to do a disguise, that would take more time. So, I mean, Flux could help.
I mean, it's not going to take like so much time to do a disguise. It's not going to take so much time that like
10 minutes.
Yeah.
A magical goth girl transformation.
So are you going to do her makeup now?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use my disguise kit.
Okay. You know what? Yeah, like, hold on. Yeah, give me a deception check, but based off of dexterity, not charisma.
What the hell does that even?
So you still get your proficiency bonus, but you're using the dex
It's
modifier.
because you don't know what goth is.
Fuck. Okay, so question. With my high priestess thing, do I still get advantage on deception checks?
Wait, is that the ability?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a deception check.
Okay, it mattered so much. 22.
Plus your proficiency modifier.
26.
Yeah. So, yeah, with the 26, you
Look like
definitely...
Haley Williams from Paramore.
You take Rain from Sporty Pop to Spooky Pop.
Ooh.
Oh,
That's...
damn it.
And
It's canon now.
you like contoured her face to kind of change her, like, you know, her facial structure a little bit.
The nose is the anchor of the face, so when you change that, everything else looks different.
Talaran and Verlin are like leaning in, you know, like looking really close at your face. And Talaran's like, I liked your nose better before.
Thanks, Tamer.
I'm right here. I'm doing the
And Verlin's like, the point isn't to make her like prettier, it's to make her unrecognizable. And then he's like, well, yeah, you're not really that recognizable now. You should probably like change your hair. Kind of seems like a signature thing.
She pulls down the scraps and puts it back into her, whatever it's called, diplomat's pouch. Not diplomat's pouch.
Bag of holding.
Bag of holding. That's the thing.
I got
And
you.
she has like a drawstring bag of holding is really what it is. And so she does that and then shakes out her hair and does like the side part with the swoop. And, like, just, like, teases it and tries to make it big.
You trim up those bangs.
I don't know how to... Don't trust me with the scissors.
Oh,
Rain grabs just, like, a dagger. I mean, considering, like, 3 months ago I had to cut my own hair off. Like, I mean, I feel like it's valid. But she, like, just, like, cuts the bangs. I've been wanting to do this anyways.
I feel like the bangs could be shorter.
Not that far. I don't want bangs. I want, like, the swoop.
yeah, don't do the short bangs, says Verlin.
I'm good. I can't. Some people can pull it off. I am not some people.
I don't, you know, I just typically, I advise against them, honestly. They're not very cunt.
Good thing I've never had bangs too short.
I agree.
Good thing none of us have ever had bangs too short. And everybody nods.
Everybody above table nods.
Except for Dart. Because the hair on his temples would be short.
Those are baby hairs. Those are froggy hairs.
Froggy hairs. I don't know why, but that made me laugh. It's just so silly. So you are disguised. You are HawkinsReign. Yes. Blood Rain.
Oh my god. XX Blood Rain 420. XX.
A classic gothic video game with an excellent level where you kill lots of Nazis. So I mean, yeah, I'm down for it.
Absolutely,
Let's do it. I'll take it.
That's what we're giving.
I'm disappointed there's not a 69, but let's go.
Oh, there can be 426.9.
Oh man, I really want to tell you guys what my first AIM screen name was, but I'm not going to while we're recording.
We can cut it out.
Text to the chat.
Fucking horrible. I don't know what I was thinking.
My first AIM name was my hamster's name, Gizmo.
The Dorbs.
I was like a tiny child.
The name that I used is attached to all of my fan fictions, so I will die with that name. On LiveJournal,
Nope.
AO3,
Yeah, so you do not need to share. The only reason I shared is because I knew it was like cute and like not embarrassing. Like I was just like a little kid being like, I'm gonna name my thing after my hamster.
I do remember putting 255 in it because it was my favorite channel.
Oh, nice. That's cool. Little stuff like that is cool.
Yeah.
I went for a rhyming convention.
Nice. That's better. It's the channel that had Supermarket Sweep. And like,
hell yeah.
Shop till you drop. I can't remember what it was called.
That's awesome. So yeah, you guys are adequately disguised. Zevari, are you disguising yourself now, or are you?
Yeah, just imagine like a more orcish version of Zevari, you know.
Orcvari.
Yeah, Orcvari.
Zavork.
My brain was said Zavorki, and that's not.
Yeah, Talon's like, he kind of raises his eyebrows and he goes, "What should we call you now? Obviously we can't call you Rain and Zevari."
Are you kidding? It's another name.
My name is Rain.
What?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not.
That's going to be too confusing.
My name is Rosari.
Rosari. That's like our names smashed together.
I mean, I prefer Zane if we're doing that, but
I've never considered such a thing.
Rosari just kind of sounds like Rosinia, though.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah,
I mean,
so
yeah,
much
no, yeah,
better.
definitely better.
Like way.
Talon's like, yeah, better. And Verlin's like, yeah, of course. Duh.
Maybe it'll make people think twice about giving us good service.
Maybe.
I'm gonna write this down, Rosari.
And what do we call you?
Just call me Litria.
Litria.
Right.
It kind of sounds familiar. And Verlin goes, "There are a million Litrias."
Yeah, it's very common.
Damn.
Yeah, you guys kind of like continue on, and as you guys are going, Verlin's like, "Hey, Rain, do you like want to spar sometime? Like right now?
Like in the
Real quick?
trees as we're moving? Yeah, let's go for it. Let's do it.
Hell yeah!"
Right now?
And so Verlin, she uses her claws, her finger claws and her toe claws to rapidly climb up a big tree.
I don't want to waste. I want to do it for flavor. I don't want to like waste.
No, yeah, it's just for flavor. We don't
She
you don't have to
gets
burn
her
anything.
fly. Like she flies up, and I feel like she like flies in the center, and it's just like her bouncing back and forth, like
Fuck!
and Rain just trying to knock her down.
And yeah, and like you guys are basically giving each other like glancing blows. It's like just
It's
enough to
sparring,
sting,
yeah.
but like not you're not actually hurting each other or anything like that. But yeah.
Just for flavor.
Yeah, you guys are just like hopping back and forth. Block.
Punch, smack the face. I feel like she definitely would like smack forward, smack back.
Yeah, absolutely. And she's like, "Dang, you got me. Ow. whoa, and, and she'll like stop. She'll have to do like one of those like flips around a tree branch kind of thing and launch herself back at you. And yeah. And Talrin is like,
do you want to sit to the side?
This is insane.
No, we're moving forward with you.
Yeah.
Do you want to let them take
doing-
lead? I don't want to get punched.
Yeah, just, just be careful, you stick near me.
Okay.
And he's got a shield. He like holds his shield up over your head.
That's a good one.
There's a meme picture.
And then as soon as he holds up his shield over your head, Verlin uses the shield to jump off of. And then throw like a punch at Rain, but not like a hard punch.
Rain grabs the punch and tries to also use it as like a leverage of going into colossal stance and then like going down on it a little bit heavier.
Oh my god. Are your monks usually like this?
And she's like, oh, fuck. Yeah, you got me. And as she's like falling through the trees. She's
Rain like grabs her before she falls down. No, she's a monk. She can slow fall.
She's a cat.
She's a cat monk. She can slow the fall.
Yeah, so she slows her fall.
It's a new Spider-Man.
Oh wow! What they got Tom Holland doing now?
No wonder why they needed to save Zendaya.
But yeah, so they're flipping around, jumping, fighting,
Jumping.
sparring. Roll a d20 just to see like how much fun you're having.
Oh gosh. I got a 10.
You got a 10. So
You're focused on stealing your mind.
Yeah, I have like
you're
I need
all
to
the way in it.
reserve my
You're not all the way in it. And like she can tell, she's like, why are you holding back?
I have a lot on my mind. And
Where's that fire?
It's being used to hold it back. Also, I was like going for my life.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
like life fire is a little bit stronger.
I mean, I always I always give my all, my best. And I wasn't thinking about like fighting for my life. I was just thinking, wow, finally somebody that can keep up.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to have that experience. I
love fighting. And she just gives you a big, honest grin.
Mm-hmm. I just do it when I need to, and I've been needing to do it a lot. And usually, it's just to survive.
Oh, well,
Not for fun. So this is a new experience for me. So maybe I just don't really know how to have fun. You can ask Zevari about that probably.
Verlin's like, I got you. We'll play a game here soon.
What kind of game?
Well, I mean, I'll figure it out.
I do.
Don't put that kind of pressure on me right now.
I am an athlete.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like I play a sport at school.
Well, yeah, we could play a sport, but I don't.
I mean, but that's like work. That's not like fun.
We can talk about it later. But yeah, I was just thinking maybe tag.
Oh, that would be fun.
We'll just start off simple and then we'll start hitting each other when it's fun, like more fun.
Okay. Well, tag, you're it. And then she goes.
And she just runs.
And then she's in Moonglide.
She just runs after her. And she has to activate her huntress mode. She's like,
She has the zoomies.
yes, she has the zoomies.
It's a cat
it
chasing
is the middle of the night.
It's a cat chasing a bird.
Oh my gosh.
Oh. Fan art now.
Mm-hmm.
Sylvester and Tweety.
Oh, mysteries. Oh my gosh, we need more fan art, please.
Yes.
The opening credits song of Sylvester and Tweety Mysteries, but it's Verlin and Rain.
Talrin holding up his shield, trying to, protect Zevari.
Yes.
And he's kind of looking down at her, and he's like, "Are you okay? You seem kind of jumpy."
I mean, what do you mean by okay?
Well, I mean, I'm willing to bet that you haven't really been okay since I met you, but you seem a little more than not okay than usual, I guess.
I mean, it's been one fucked up thing after another, honestly.
I mean, yeah, definitely. Yeah. I know that, the whole situation has really sucked, but I just, I don't know. I mean, I'm glad I met you. And I'm glad I met Rain and Dart and the other frog folk. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like saying that right now. I guess maybe because, I don't know, I'm kind of worried that I'll go back there and I'll be labeled as a traitor or something and arrested or killed or something like that. I mean, it's I guess it's certainly a possibility. I don't know. But anyway, if I get arrested or if I, die, I just wanted somebody to know that, I'm glad I picked this path.
I'm glad to have met you too. I don't know how far we would have been able to get along in all this without you. You know what you're doing is right. And things just kind of have to work out at that point. I wouldn't let you be hurt.
And he kind of gestures to the shield. He's holding over your head. And he's like,
well,
I'm the one protecting you.
Well, friends protect each other, right?
As Rain throws Verlin on the ground right in front of you.
And she just thuds hard. Oof. And then she just immediately jumps up and is like, yeah, and just throws herself back at you.
Their friendship is different. Please don't throw me on the ground.
I wouldn't dream of it. And then he stops for a second and he's like, no. Shakes it up. He doesn't say anything. But you can see he thought to say something. I can't believe Dart gave me this sick sword.
Yeah. Means he trusts you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Means he's tired of lugging all this crap around.
Where's Bucephalus when you need him?
I'm doing PR for Dart.
I'm just really impressed, I guess. I thought he fucking hated me.
And Dart has his own way of showing how he feels.
Well, gifts work on me. That's all I'm saying.
Should have given him pomade.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he would have loved it.
Oh my god, yes.
Loved it.
I'm gonna have to face my father eventually. When I do that, will you be there with me?
Would you like for me to be there with you?
Zevari, I asked you.
Well, I'm asking, would you like for me to? Because, of course, the answer is yes.
That's what I needed to hear. And yes, of course, I want you to be there. Why would I ask you if I didn't want you to be there? Silly.
I just like double verification on things.
Well, it's double verified. I appreciate your support as a friend.
Yes. And she's just smiling at him.
Rain, you definitely notice that they're both they both have a big smile on their faces as they're talking, and Talron's kind of holding his, he's still kind of he's starting to waver a little, but he's still holding the shield up, and then he kind of lowers it, and it looks like he's about to put his arm around her.
I feel like it does distract Rain a little bit. She gets punched in the face.
Fuck.
Or just smacked in the face.
Yeah, obviously you guys are punching each other.
Right.
You're not putting any force behind the punches. It's just contact.
And she shakes it off and is just she can do whatever the fuck she wants to do. She is a grown-ass fucking woman, and just starts pummeling, putting more force, more, faster. She's just doing that full
Block.
More than she was doing before, just boom, 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 boom.
And Verlin's hell yeah, that's right.
Her fire is there.
Yeah, and Talron, he'll put his he kind of lets the shield because it has a leather strap, he lets it slide up his arm so that he can put his arm on Zevari's back and kind of give her a pat. He's kind of just testing the waters, I guess, for touching her. And then he, leaves it at that.
That's just a back pat. That's
Back pat.
He kind of it's like almost smooth, but then he like backs off. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So he just kind of like, it's just like, as a friend.
okay.
Just a friendly friend. Just, you have so many just friends, Zevari.
So do you, right?
As I throw this woman on the ground.
And she's just loving it. She comes back for more every time.
Goodness. She does get me a lot, though.
And the more you guys like fight, the more like you feel like you understand about her.
Like, and like, can I roll what do I understand? Do I roll insight?
Yeah.
Oh, honey. 13.
Yeah, I'm not rolling high either. So she rolls insight on you as well, and she got a 12. So I would say with a 13, you feel like she's starting to bend your brain a little and pull you into her world a little bit. You still don't quite understand it. You're starting to like pick up more on her excitement and like how she's treating like fighting as more of a game.
Mm-hmm.
And you're thinking back to like your fight with her, and she didn't have like regard for the stakes.
Mm-hmm.
It's
like a cat playing with like a domesticated house cat,
right?
Like just pills for fun.
Yeah. So you're just like you're starting to get it. You think, but it's more just like you're more in tune to it. If that makes sense. Like you're not quite there.
So one of the times where she's just grappling me and we're hanging in the air, because like she definitely grabs me at some point. I'm just like, hey, I know that you got your animal mastery from self-defense, but like you said, you also didn't connect to any past master. So how do you know about the temple?
She hits you with another exchange. She'll say, well, and she got a 12 insight on you. I don't know. Does she get anything for that or not? Out of curiosity.
She gets that Rain is hesitant to truly let go of the tension that they were like, I don't know, could be enemies, like the trust.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
She is picking up on the distrust and is questioning like motives and true intent and core values of this person. So she gets that I'm analyzing her.
yeah. So yeah, I would say that she'll take a moment to kind of like stop, and at this point you guys are like ahead, right? So like Zevari and Talron are like walking, a little bit behind you, and she'll stop for a moment on like a branch and just kind of like sit and let her feet hang down, and it's like way up in the air, right?
And like she's just flying
way up in the trees, and Rain's just flying in front of her, and she goes, well, my master told me about him. My master is also the one who had the powers before I did.
So you knew them,
Yes, they trained me.
and then they betrayed you? Or what happened? I can't remember exactly. It's
So she didn't tell you any specifics, just that she got it in self-defense. And she goes, let's just say, he wanted something from me I wasn't willing to give him. And he didn't appreciate that very much. I valued him as my mentor, as a father, as a teacher, and he raised me to be something else. But I refused to be that. So I killed him. I had to.
23.
She's telling the truth. And there's pain in her eyes as she's like reliving this memory. Without, going too far into what it is, Rain, I feel like you can feel that it is it's a thing that happens to girls a lot. Men think that they can control them and mold them into what they want. And they don't like it when they fight back. And that's kind of the vibe you're getting from, the situation. And she doesn't really want to go into detail, but she's just kind of like...
I hear you.
So, yeah, he told me about the temple. He told me it's here somewhere and that he would take me to it. Even though I wasn't a master yet, he said that I could get master powers from the temple.
And now you're a master.
Yeah, I am. I don't know that I'm glad that I am, but it's fun to push my limits. So that's been a...
Did he say what the temple gives you besides the powers?
So that I would have to do some kind of trial?
Yeah, I talked to my past masters. I did not talk to the previous master. Well, I talked to him with my fists.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. You probably had to kill him too, right?
Yeah, he was shitty.
Yeah, my master was shitty too, turns out.
Is that like a trend? Do you get shitty as a master? I don't want that.
I don't think they all were. I don't know. He said that he spoke to his, past. I mean, I hope that I don't have to talk to him.
No, I don't think that that's the way it is. The temple, when I talked to them, not every one of the ravens were there. But I also don't know. It's just the people who have connected with the temple. And while I won't tell you exactly what I know, what I will tell you is how I got here. And I made a fucking pyramid. That's how I got here. But...
Oh, so you made the pyramid?
I did. I grew it.
You grew it?
By myself.
What the fuck? No
I know.
fucking way.
I'm so good at growing pyramids.
Wow, you have a sandstone thumb.
Yeah, I do.
It's 'cause I'm a dwarf.
And it's like super rough. My thumb is super
Oh my
calloused and
God.
rough.
Just that one more than anything.
Yeah.
She seems really impressed. She's like, how?
With this, and I show my wand of beans.
Oh.
And I put it in the sun and make sure that it gets some sun.
Oh yeah. She'll be like, well, it's nighttime right now, but yeah.
Moonlight.
She'll be like, wow, that's quite the wand. I don't know that much about magic stuff. It seems kind of risky. Did you know it would do the...
I knew it would do some stuff, and it definitely did what we wanted. We wanted to, I knew it was gonna sow seeds of chaos, and that's what we wanted.
Yeah, you have no idea how much we were freaking out about that.
Good.
We were freaking out a lot. I almost got sent to go in it, with Lakara and Tallerin, actually, but...
That's when she kicked him in there and, fucked him up.
Yeah, he told me.
You could have been there, too.
I know. I could have protected him.
We could only get one person out.
I think I would have stopped her. He is clueless.
I mean, I
He's
get that.
absolutely clueless. And there had to have been signs. He didn't see it coming at all.
I don't know. What I'll tell you is I did something big. I went out by myself. I relied on my own self. I mustered something so massive that it manifested into a pyramid and somehow got the masters at the temple to notice where I'm at. And whenever I went into the temple itself, the thing I created, the thing I did, it connected to them. So maybe that's what you need to do too.
Go in the pyramid?
Not go in the pyramid, but do something
I don't
big. Do something big. Make them notice you.
Maybe.
Use a lot of energy.
Are you planning on going to the temple?
Yes. But I don't know if I'm ready.
Then I need to catch up with you so we can go together.
That'd be great. Because I'm a little scared. I know we do our own trials, but I am nuts. There is a trial outside the trial, though, at the South Temple, where I was thinking that maybe that could be a place where you could connect with them.
Maybe.
There's a nightmare outside with a spooky, creepy rider.
We'll do it together then.
Nux.
Thank you for listening to Roll Forth. This has been the Empire Initiative featuring Samaria Hawkins as Lady Zevari / Lady Litria, Ryan Musgrove as King Dart of the Hopkins, Rachel Voss as Rain Vosgrove, and our wonderful MD, Shanna Cantu. Make sure to follow our socials, like, subscribe, do all the things, and yeah, please stay safe, friends.
I need for us to do like maybe 2 or 3 minutes of us pretending to fight. like the
Hey! I'm sorry.
No, do it.
No, that's cheating. I was stealing off of that was me biting Link.
Oh my god. I mean, that's still fighting. They can't sue us over that.